Hey, it's your girl, Confident Miss Bling, and look who I am with today. Yes, my cousin Chitoka Light from TLC's Family by the Ton, and so am I. We are doing a Bling exclusive interview. So we've been talking about, doing some updates, doing some different stuff, to talk about life after reality TV.
Yes.
And life has been lifing, okay?
Okay.
But I'm starting this series of life after reality TV with us. And then we have some other surprises, coming from some other people as well. Hold on, we gotta gloss you up, boo. Let's gloss you up real quick.
Yeah.
All right.
And by the way, you see this lovely gloss. It's by.
This is Confident Kisses from my line, and you
Yeah.
see this color. This is the Chitoka color.
Okay.
Look at that.
And you see the bling-tastic handle on it.
Yes. So we got you glossed up and bossed up.
Yes, ma'am.
So now we're gonna go ahead and just give you some updates. So, how are you, first of all?
Well, less than
okay. Yeah. Okay. So, it's been for you, it's been like almost 8 years.
Yeah.
And almost 7 for me. Chitoka had the surgery on the TV show a year before me, and before I actually was on the show, before I had my surgery. Mm-hmm. So, what has life been like since the cameras went off for you?
Oh, like you said in the beginning, life's been lifing, baby. You do this something like this, and you try to change your life, but what you do need to know is that every journey is not linear, so don't always a straight shot. Sometimes you have dips and dives and have things happen that were unexpected. So,
right.
But you have to keep life in them as we life. When we had the whole world had a big dip because since we did the surgery, COVID happened.
Right.
Pretty much immediately after that. So that was a definitely a big change in whatever you had going on in life. And at that time, the transformation for us was diet and exercise and everything like that. So when something like this happened, like COVID happened, it definitely put a little spoke in the wheel and slowed things down, and some changes happened. But you know what? Life is life, and you just have to keep going.
Right.
So that's one of the major things that happened immediately. And also too, I'm terrible to say this, but this happened actually on the show. So y'all know about it already. My mom passed at the end of filming.
Right.
And so that was the first thing, first kind of upset, really upset, happened in this journey. And so, it had a little some setbacks. So, but you know what? The journey still continues and has to keep going. It's a non-stop thing.
Yes. So, I know, like, what to say, it's been 7 years since the actual show. It's been 7 years since the actual show has been on TV. Mm-hmm. It was like 2000, no, 6, because it was 2017.
That's when I started.
No, I'm talking about when the last show aired. Okay. So that was 2019, and it was right before COVID. Mm-hmm. It aired like in February, March of 2019, and we all were, focused, doing our routines of working out with our trainers, staying on top of things, and then boom, COVID came. And as you know, like, we were like a year into the last part of the season. A lot of things changed. I was going to the pool like 2-3 times a week, working out with my trainer, Golden Goddess. And then just, my eating routines and everything, like, everything changed. Everything changed. They shut the world down. Okay. Like grocery stores, like the shelves were bare. We just had to go for what we could. Um, and well, we were shut for like what, three months?
I don't know how long.
It was like 3 months, but it was still like a lot of stuff that wasn't like, available. It took a while before things started to like regenerate and recuperate. Before things started to open, and it was
back to normal a little bit.
Yeah. So outside of that, let's talk about
you know what? I also wanted to just here, like you said, while we were into that space between before COVID or during COVID, I was also still working out with my trainer, Lifted with Lydia. I don't know if you remember her from season 2. She was also filmed in season 2.
Yeah. So we got through COVID and we started to, regenerate a new way of living. And then we had some things that happened, outside of that. So let's talk about within the last year, with your health. What were some of the things that happened? Like what was, leading up to what happened? Because I'm gonna let you say it, but leading up to what happened, like what were some of the changes that you started to experience before life began to life?
Yeah, well, of course, we were on a weight loss journey, so of course, weight loss was happening, and that was definitely a beautiful thing, and I was happy about that. But then when COVID came, like I said, the walking and exercising, and accessibility to get to the pool and all those things, changed the accessibility to get the exercise I needed so much. Unfortunately, my mobility changed, and I became immobile, and I was not able to walk. So in that interim, I had a medical incident happen. I have to be careful how I word. I want to be careful how I talk because we hold the power of life and death in our tongue. Right. I was saying I was disabled all stuff. I said it's not true. I had an incident that happened that was a medical. It was a very large medical issue, and that was November just passed. I had a stroke and a heart attack in one night, and so that kind of put me off the scene for a while. So I haven't been around on the social media scene, the public, and that's why y'all haven't seen me a lot because I was dealing with that incident. And I'm in recovery now still. God is good. I say you heard correct. I had a heart attack and a stroke this November around Thanksgiving in one night. And I'm blessed to say that I'm still here. And you hear me talking. God bless, and I'm still remembering a lot of things. I'm not having too much difficulty with memory. You hear me staggering a little bit. Sometimes it's a little slow. The words come to me a little slower than they usually do. But so far as that, I'm blessed that that it's been minimal that what could have happened.
Right.
So I just praise God for that.
Right. So as she shared, because I was like, I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna let her tell you. But she did share that in November she had a heart attack and stroke in the same night, and it, she is still in recovery. She's still recovering from it. What challenges?
Okay. Answer what it is.
You want to answer it?
Oh. Hello.
Hey, can you actually check to see if those decorations and stuff
Excuse me for that, guys. Carry on.
Okay, so we were talking about Chitoka having a heart attack and a stroke in the same night. And let me just tell you how I felt, like my perspective of everything when it happened. That really affected me. We talked every night, and I think leading up to
that night
that happening,
yeah, that I was sounding different.
Yeah. That week you just were a little different. And I noticed something was going on, but I didn't know what. But that night we talked, and I noticed you kept me on the phone, like you didn't want to get off the phone. You was like scared, like you didn't want to go to sleep. And I'm like, okay, that was a little odd, a little different, but okay. So I was coming to see you that day, the next day. I was like, I'm gonna go when I leave this doctor's appointment. I'm gonna go over there and visit. So I called when I left the doctor's appointment, like 10 o'clock in the morning, 11 or something like that, which was when you were having the heart attack and stroke. Like I didn't even know, but I was just like, my spirit was like, just go check on her, you know. So when I didn't hear from you that day, I'm like, okay, well maybe she's busy. I'll just call back later. And then when I call later, that's when Vernon answered the phone, and I'm like, something wrong. Something is wrong. So I was like in shambles. Okay, I'm like, what is going on? Because she still didn't tell me right then what happened. I just knew she said she had your phone, and I just knew something was wrong. So I was being as positive as I could be. Because the next morning I called Sabine. I called your sister, and I'm like,
don't know.
Yeah,
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Don't know what's going on.
I got on the horn. I called Sabine, and she didn't answer. So I'm like, is Chitoka okay? And she texted me and told me what happened. So I'm like, yeah, I was really shocked, like, because I'm like, you know, your spirit you were changing. Something was going on, and I just knew my spirit said go see her, but you didn't answer. So I just went on home because I was actually in Morrow, so I was kind of close. So I was like, okay, let me go. But no. So now, you know, I did come see you when you were in the hospital. You know, what changes have you experienced since the stroke?
Well, like I say, I've been fortunate that, like I said, you can see me. So one of the things I know usually stroke victims have is this I don't think forming, but changing in the facial structure stuff.
Okay.
So I've been blessed that was not one of the things.
Right.
I do. It affected my left side of my body. So as my you see here, my hand is a little. I have to exercise it to get it to work properly. And you see, I lifted my arm, but I can't use the full range of it. So on this side of my body, it does not have full range of motion like the other side. You know, with this one, okay. So I have limited range of motion on my left side of my body. Okay. But I can still move it. It's just, so that was a blessing. But it's not full range. But we're still working on exercising and getting stronger and stronger.
Yes. Now, what, if anything, what would you like to say to your Taka Rockers, to your supporters who have been supporting you? Because I know they were like, because they were hitting me up. They were like, is Chitoka okay? What's Chitoka at? I'm like, yeah, she okay. Like, I wasn't telling your business. I'm like, you're going to have to.
Yeah, like, I'm telling my business.
Yeah. I'm like, you're going to have to talk to her on your own. Like, but I knew she couldn't communicate with y'all right then. I just was like, she okay, because she is. She was still in the land of the living, and she was good. So now she's telling you, you know, what was going on. Yeah, because I wasn't saying nothing. Yeah,
we're very public life and very public school, but some things is not right. And my Taka Rockers, I love my Taka Rockers, and I know that I can share with you guys now because my thing is I just didn't want people speaking not maliciously, but we hold the power of life and death. And I didn't want people in there feeling sorry for me to say things that were not conducive for healing and promoting healing. So now that you guys have information, definitely keep me lifted up in your prayers and speaking life over me. And I thank you because I know y'all have done that. We have been on the air. And the followers are so great at being positive and dealing with our transparency with our story and our life. So that's what has happened with me. And so I'm still in the healing process of that. And it's still more to do. But if you wake up every day, you wake up with something to do.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's how I deal with it. Every day I open my eyes and I make the wake up list. I said, okay, Lord, what we doing today? And I obviously have more work to do.
Right.
So I'm still here. A heart attack and a stroke in one night. I'm still here in my right mind. Praise God.
Mm-hmm.
And God is good. As long as you who have been praying for me, because I know it got out. So some people had news of it, some people didn't.
Right.
So those of you who did have news, thank you for your discretion, and thank you for lifting me up in prayer. And just be concerned about your prayer. I love y'all so much, and so thank you for your support, for being supportive with my journey and sharing with me.
Yes, and I thank y'all for even reaching out to me just to see if she was okay, because y'all noticed that she wasn't there. Y'all know she will be on social media posting and stuff. And y'all like, wait a minute, I ain't seen her posting nothing. So yeah,
so I'm coming back.
Yeah,
she's gonna teach me ropes. I didn't really know a lot already, but she's gonna teach me how to get on the social media, do some more posting, and so I'll be back.
Yeah.
I'm already back.
Right.
This is the beginning of the back.
Right. So what can they expect rolling into that? What can they expect from you in the future?
Definitely more regular posting, so that when something happens to be aware of what's going on. I'm learning the ins and outs of how to use the different platforms. So as I learn more, I have another friend that's going to teach me some more things about that. And as I learn more, it'll be a lot easier, and I can be more consistent with my posting. That's my goal. The goal is to be more consistent with the posting. So,
okay. And we are going to get out of here. We just wanted to get you updated on what's going on with her.
Yes.
This is the Life After Reality series, starting with Chitoka and myself. I'm gonna give y'all my story later, but for the most part, I really just wanted you guys to, see her, know that she's well, she's healing, and yes, you'll see more of her. Yeah. We're gonna be doing some stuff. I'm gonna keep you active, okay? We're gonna be doing some stuff. So yeah, you ain't seen the last of us, okay? Yes, so let them know where they can reach you at, like if they wanted to reach out to your social media.
Okay, well, I'm on all platforms as Chitoka Light. That's my whole name, and guys, you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Please go to my YouTube channel, like the videos, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and what is going on? Is that it?
TikTok.
Snapchat, TikTok, yeah, TikTok. Definitely. Where I check mostly is YouTube and Instagram.
Okay.
But I want to go everywhere. I try to comment and reply back to when you guys comment. So leave a comment and share it, the video, or share the post, and we'll be in touch.
Yes. All right, y'all. Well, it's our time. Go ahead and tell everybody bye. Bye, Tucker Robert. Bye, Blingy.
Bling Brigade. You hear my tongue tied. Bling Brigade.
Yes. All right, Blingy Luv, we out. Peace.